2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Is this one heading into the sand? And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
He could have used Bob Ross there for a caddy because he couldn't draw anything.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Looking really good. That's frustrating. Putting for bogey here. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Going with the hybrid. And here we are with the third shot. It's a good stock shot, the fade, isn't it? Okay, so that's step one, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. They're lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Putting for birdie. Hey, that's a chance. That's making a big statement here today.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
He's currently sitting in first place. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Good shot there, Beamer. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
Wow. Wow. That's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. Okay, let's get back to the action. 4 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. We have a par 4 on this one.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Well struck. Lining up from around 160 yards. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Little birdie look in here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That'll sting a bit. It's just about 3 feet away. Well hold. Let's move on. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Next up is this par 4 hole.
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Birdied their last hole.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And back to the course with the live action. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards, water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right, find the green with your second, and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Well, well played. Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's tiny. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3, 237 yards in length, a brute to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And he's down there. You got to read.
He's paced it. He's read it. It's time. Little 27-footer.
Oh, that's a ripper. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it? Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Looking at a par 5 here. This shot from the first cut of rough. Getting ready to play their third.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, so close, but an easy par. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Great shot. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not a bad play, that one. What's in front of them, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed. This really looks good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? How close was that to going down? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. Now with the honour on a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. That's an awful error. Time for the second shot at the 11th. I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yeah, nicely played.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
15 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
This one's online. Oh, that's a great save. What an effort.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Well, this should find the short grass. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for his par.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now, leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. This is from miles away. Ouch, that hurts. That's disappointing. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. This one's looking good. And in it goes for the par.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in second place. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left, with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, lovely shot into a few feet. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Starting to look really good.
Yeah, that's well judged. An opportunity to make their par. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Straight out of the top draw.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play.
Nasty lie out of the rough, but look at this in the hole. Can you believe it?
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. We have a par 5 on this one.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated, difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle, well, life's good.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
This one's for birdie. Oh, well played. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th. It sets up another putt inside birdie range. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This for back-to-back birdies.
It's got a chance.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Kind of like it. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the pitching wedge here. Good shot there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Round now in the books. Good luck next time. So another impressive display on top of the leaderboard, though, Rich. Is plenty to play for.
Oh, it's been sparkling, hasn't it? It's been a pleasure to watch. It's got to be a little strange, though, having such a massive lead, because there's only one way to go, and that's down. Let's see how they handle the pressure on the final round.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hello, Luke Olvey here with Rich Beam. And Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh. No, that's too bad. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par fives on this layout.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Big chance here. And down it goes for an eagle.
Trying to make a statement early and often. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the third.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the 7.
That's a good-looking shot there. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
It's tracking. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 4th.
Caddy, get her another ball. That one's wet. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Look out, this could be wet. Playing their 4th shot. That was wonderfully done. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. Oh, so close. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey. We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
That's nicely done. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And she's holed it. Absolutely magnificent.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
It's on a good line. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
This player is putting for fun.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Quality shot, that one. Second shot here on the 6th. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
So far, so good.
Yeah, you'll take that.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 7th hole.
That is a beauty. What a putt.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Yes, they've made it.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible.
This one's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Putting for birdie here.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Let's head over to the 9th. It's time now to take a look at Lydia Ko. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that was pure.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 in play.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We've arrived at a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Getting ready to play their 3rd. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet.
This is on a stupendous line.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
Oh, what a super shot. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ooh, that almost went down. 7 feet to the cup.
This putt to try and save their par.
Oh, what a stroke. Well done. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in second place. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive. Setting up miles from the hole. $11 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
Looking good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Wow, that was just striped.
We're around 140 yards here. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Wow, back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
He sits in first position.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Atta boy, good shot. Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle. Well, life's good.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're down here checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Playing within their comfort zone there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. 6 feet remaining to the cup. There it is. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
And a chance to ice the tournament here, holding the lead, playing the last. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Henny, how bad is this lie?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
This one heading towards the green.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And this putt for the tournament. Oh, just missed. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Hopefully they won't take that too bad. And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.